Hey, what's going on everybody? Chris here and welcome to Coral Reef Keepers. And in today's video I'm going to be talking about buying a used aquarium and going over a few things that you should look for to tell you whether or not the aquarium is worth buying or you should walk away from it. Alright, so you're thinking about buying a new aquarium, but you can't really afford a brand new aquarium. Let's face it, prices of aquariums have just gone sky high since the hobby has just blown up and gotten huge over the years, and they're getting really hard to afford. So it leaves a lot of people in search of used aquariums. Now there's tons of them out there. There are good deals and there are terrible deals, and I'm going to talk about 3 things that you should look for when you go and check out a used aquarium that you're thinking of buying. Things that are going to let you know whether or not you should just buy the aquarium or you should just leave and find something else. Before you look, you should definitely narrow down to what size you want it, so you got at least a good size range you can go buy in, know what your budget is, know how heavy bigger tanks can be, plan on having people to move them. So when you first get there, hopefully the seller is nice enough to fill the tank and let it sit for a while. That way when you get there to look at the aquarium, it's full of water and you can see that it actually holds water. A lot of chances are people aren't going to do that, especially on larger tanks. You know, if you're looking at getting anything 60-70 gallons and plus, you know, most people aren't going to want to pay to fill that tank with water so you can take a look at it. It's just going to be sitting there in their garage or in their basement and they're going to be like, this is it. So you kind of have to know what you're looking for and what you're looking at in a tank. So the first thing you need to look at when you get to see your tank is going to be the overall condition of the tank itself, especially the glass or acrylic panes, depending on what kind of tank you're looking for. You want to look for big scratches, lots of fine scratches, chips in the corner, especially cracks, anything like that that could be any kind of sign that the tank has had some sort of traumatic experience and the glass panes are going to be compromised at some point. So just go over the tank once over, make sure you're looking at all the corners, making sure you're looking at all the panels and looking for any significant signs of damage. The second thing you want to look for while you're looking around the outside, and this goes mostly for glass aquariums, it can kind of work for acrylic, but you still want to look at all the seams around the tank. And in glass, the seam is where the 2 panels meet and there's a seam in between the 2 panels. You can easily see that on each corner where you'll see just a big dark strip going down, and that is the seam. So what you want to do is you want to scan the seam and you want to look for air bubbles, any kind of pulling away signs or changes in coloration throughout the seam, any signs that that seam is starting to wear away and may fail at some point. So after you've checked all your seams, made sure everything looks good there, you want to look for the seals. Now the seal is the silicone seal around the inside of the aquarium, goes in all the corners on the bottom and basically seals the water in. A bad seal job or an old seal isn't that bad to deal with. Resealing can be done at home with simple tools, a caulk scraper, a caulk gun, and some silicone, and you can reseal a tank. It's pretty easy to do. So, but you want to check out and see whether or not you're going to have to reseal the tank or not. And key things that give that away with the silicone is looking for really old silicone, which is going to be almost a white color. It's not clear anymore. It's probably worn away on the edges and looks kind of just real thin. That's old silicone. Run your fingers around the edges. See if it peels up easy. If it peels up easy, it's probably getting old and will need to be replaced. If you find any of those conditions in any corners or any of the silicone seals on the inside, just plan on resealing it. And if you don't feel comfortable resealing it, then you should probably just walk away. So yeah, a lot of good deals can be had on used tanks. You just got to know what you're looking for. A lot of people are selling a lot of junk tanks out there, tanks they've never taken care of, tanks that are old, tanks that have been dropped. They just don't care, and every single person is going to tell you it holds water, and unless they can physically show you, don't believe them. Hopefully these tips will you can take with you if you are out in the market for a used aquarium and are going around looking at some, so you kind of got an idea of what to look for, things that could be an issue with the tank structure or anything like that. Hopefully these tips will help you make an informed decision on whether or not you should buy the aquarium or just go find something else. Anyway, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to click the subscribe button, click the like button, smash all them buttons down there, and thanks for watching again. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next video.